to by no network, and these girls are absolutely no one. But hi.
Hello.
Welcome. So, we've lost one.
Yeah.
We had to cull her off.
Bitch.
She has left us. We're no longer friends. No, we're kidding. Emma's on night shift, and we honestly, like Mother's Day and stuff on Sunday, It was too hard to like organise a time to record. And so...
And usually we would just like record on a Tuesday or something, but she's doing night shift till Saturday.
Till Saturday, 5 to 5. So everyone go send some love. Yeah. Pray for her.
That's fucked.
I'm sure she'll be fine. But we're still here. We'll give you an episode. Yes. Just us. It'll probably be a little bit more of a quieter episode. Emma, we do love you.
I don't know if anyone else does in their ears.
The loud noises. But anyway, so where's my notes?
We are doing like sleep paralysis and paranormal activity this week, because I feel like it's just a nice and easy episode.
Yeah, and I experienced it.
You've had a lot lately.
Well, they've been so wild. But should we go weekend recap?
Yes.
Honestly, we didn't do much. I stayed in.
Yeah, and I had my cousin's pub crawl,
which was nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Monique wanted to borrow an outfit from me.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
And the drunk episode that we did, I wore like this white top with red pants
Oh my God, that's when you stained it. I thought you had kept it in there from your birthday.
No.
Your mum was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she would have been so mad. Anyway, so Monique, I was out. Monique goes, I'm going to come over and like pick up the clothes I want to wear. I was like, yeah, sure, no worries. And I was like, it's just hanging up in my wardrobe, because I literally remember looking at the top going, oh my God, what have I done?
I don't know when you did that.
And then I thought I would have put it in the wash like a normal person would. And that didn't happen. And Monique's gone to pick it up, and there is tan, pink stains, drink stains all over it.
It was definitely a red cruiser or something.
Yeah, sorry. And then Mum, bless her little soul, like Monique took another outfit home, and then that was also dirty.
I don't even remember the last time you wore that.
It was like last year, probably winter, like July, because it was like a white blazer, and you know, when all the blazers came in. And then Mum, bless her soul, washed the top, but then Monique even had to go buy a new outfit anyway. So
I couldn't find anything, and then I put an outfit on, and Philip was like, "No, it looks like shit," and I was like, "Okay,
fine."
So I went and bought more clothes.
Can we talk about what happened to you at Benny's?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. I screenshotted your Snapchats, but obviously my phone's recording. So
the first part was we were outside out the back. I was trying to look for it, but it was a photo.
Yeah.
We were outside out the back of Benny's, and this guy was like standing in the corner, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Can I touch your bum?" And I said, "No, like you can't touch my bum." And he went, "Oh, okay, like it just looks really nice." And I was like, "Yeah, great."
You're like, "Thank you, I work for it."
Yeah, and then so I just kind of ignored him or whatever, and then we were dancing, and he kept trying to touch me through like the group of people, but I kept kind of like trying to move back and pretending like I couldn't see him, because I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Leave me alone.
Man.
Anyway, he stopped after reaching through like 3 times trying to get me, and then comes around and touches my bum anyway. Literally like tapped it, and I turned around and I was like, and he goes, "Sorry, it just looked so good." And I said, "Yeah, but I said you can't, like, to leave me the fuck alone." And I was like, "I have a boyfriend." And he went, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, "Yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot."
Like, she said no.
Yeah.
And
like, I could literally charge you for sexual assault.
I was just so baffled.
Philip goes, "You slap him?" I was like, "No, it's not like that."
No.
I told him to fucking piss off.
That is so... Like, if... You know what? It's not okay either way you do it. But if you ask someone and they say no, just leave it.
I literally turned around and when he said it the first time, I was like, "Thanks for asking."
Yeah. But then if you're going to do it anyway, you shouldn't have asked initially.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel. Like if
you just kind of ruined it.
Yeah, because now you look like a complete dick. And
Yeah.
if you went for the chance of touching the bum, you had a 50-50 chance of her liking it.
Yeah, and I said no.
Yeah, so now it's just fucking weird and it's not okay.
That's just rapey.
It's so rapey. And we just never really experienced that when we're out.
No, not like that. It's usually they just do it. And then you're like, what the fuck?
That was so weird. I was so mad. I was like, I'll come pick you up.
And then Jazzy thinks that we got spiked. Our drinks got spiked. We didn't drink the drinks because she noticed these 2 guys. He's actually in the back of one of the videos, one of the friends.
Stop. Let's show.
The friend, like, trying to distract us, and this old guy, like, you can't see him in the video, but I reckon he's gone and put it in our drinks. And we didn't really leave our drinks, like, they were just sitting on the little bench and we were right there.
At Benny's?
Yeah, at the very front.
Yeah.
And I was watching them, but I might have turned my back for like 1 second, and Jazzy was like, I'm not drinking my drink. And then I was like, okay, well, I won't drink mine then.
Yeah, fuck.
But yeah, it was weird.
That's so weird. I've literally never experienced... Actually, mind you, I have been spiked in Freo, but not at Benny's.
I've been spiked in Freo. I don't remember where. I think I was at Metro's in the end.
Same.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah. I was literally about to say things like that don't happen in Freo, but they do. They definitely do.
Yeah, they definitely do. You get some weirdos in there too.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so mad at that guy. I wish...
Wish
we were all there, because...
And then the girl that works at Benny's was like, show me where he is. I'll kick him out. And then I couldn't find him.
No, shit, because one, does he know who you is? To be doing that at
exactly.
Benny's, like, you're a fucking retard. Sorry. You know, fuck me.
I always forget about that word.
Yeah, I just was so mad at him. Like, my brain can't handle that.
Oh, it was disgusting.
The
crazy story?
Yeah, the crazy night out story. This is kind of funny.
So, first of all, one of our friends just messaged us saying there's so many, but I think they're all illegal. So that's good.
We told her to she can explain them, but
did she?
No, she hasn't. I said they're all anonymous, and we've had someone doing lines off a bloody paddleboard last week. So,
okay, so this one is seeing your ex after 4 years and sleeping together, and then agreeing to go on her podcast to get roasted. I feel like if this guy's in Perth, I know who he's talking about.
I had an inkling.
Yeah.
But I don't know who he is, so I wasn't sure. And so I messaged him, like we messaged him on our Instagram asking what podcast it was, so we can give her a shout out. So
he hasn't said
the podcast a shout out, but they haven't said anything.
Oh my god, that's fine. Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't know who he's talking about.
I mean, I have an inkling, but I wouldn't think.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
4 years. I wonder if they've seen each other in between.
4 years.
And then I wonder what he was going to get roasted about. Is he a dick?
Yeah, well, now I want to know the podcast because I want to listen to the episode.
Yeah, same.
Surely he replies. Anyway.
I guess we'll just go straight into it, hey?
Yeah, the paranormal activity.
So I feel like you should start off with your stories from Anton.
Yeah, so I have a lot of...
Yeah, we'll do ours first, and then we'll say a few others.
Yeah, paranormal activity, God, my whole house and my sister's house, God. It like... I think the ghost followed my sister.
What? Is it? It's not at... It's at Courtney's.
It's at Courtney's now. It's not at my house.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, it all started at Mum and Dad's original house in Yangebup.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney would, like, sit at the end of her bed and, like...
Oh, fuck.
Talk in the middle of the night. She's, like, 4 or 3. I honestly can't remember her age. I wasn't born, so she was really young.
Mm.
And Mum would walk in and Mum's like, who are you talking to? And she's like, can you not see the old lady at the end of the bed? And Mum's like, oh, God. Mum's like, it's just, like, you know, a little kid's imaginary friend.
Yeah.
My dad worked... I don't know if he was working for the fire brigade at this time or if he was flying around the like country doing other work. So Mum would be at night by herself and Mum would be
that makes it even worse.
Laying in bed and like indents at the end of the bed would happen as if like someone's sitting at the end of her...
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, at the Yangebup house, sitting at the end of her bed.
So like literally someone's just gone...
Yeah, like she would see the bed like go down as if someone's sitting there.
Yeah, like if someone just leant on this pillow and just went...
Yeah, like that, but at the end of the bed.
No.
And then, like, just weird things would happen, like see and hear things. And Mum was having a shower. Oh, no. Again, see, Dad's still not home, so Dad's working.
Does it involve her eyes being closed?
Her eyes? No.
In the shower? Because it's my worst fear.
No. So Mum's gone out of the shower and she's, like, drying herself. And then on Mum's, I guess, what do you call it? Like your little bathroom
thing
stand where you have the sink and stuff.
Yeah, like your vanity.
Yeah, your vanity. And she'd have all her perfumes there and she was, like, drying herself and all her perfumes just flew off the floor off the vanity onto the floor.
One. That's a bad ghost.
It was crazy, hey?
They only do that if they're bad.
And Mum's like, honey... Dad came home. She's like, honey, there is something in this house. Dad's like, there's no such thing. You know, my dad was like a scientist. Yeah, he was like a lab technician and just very into the science. So like, wouldn't have that kind of belief.
No. Yeah.
And he's like, honey, get over yourself. Like,
shit.
you're just like scared living, like being on your own or whatever. Dad is painting the hallway.
Oh my God.
Painting the hallway. And like, this is still at the Angie Bupp house. And he looks over to his left and there is this old woman helping him paint.
Fuck off.
And then literally the next day, Dad put the house up for sale and they moved into the house I'm in now. Weird shit was still happening.
Yeah, they would have followed. Or one of them.
Yeah, but then this is kind of where I think it got more protective than being like aggressive.
Or maybe it wasn't the aggressive one that followed. There might have been multiple.
Because the thing is, Mum and Dad told me these stories, and I'm like, well, we have to go back to the Angie Bupp house.
Have you know?
No, Mum and Dad have not. Because
Yeah,
Dad
I
is
don't
just like,
blame
I'm
them.
over it. I think some more things happened, but they're the main stories that I remember.
Oh my God.
And then, so one of the big stories, you've got some stories.
At your house, yeah.
Yeah. But when we would go away, we're really close with our neighbours across the road and they have our spare key, like Jamie and Aaron and stuff, and Dean and stuff. And our alarm went off, our house alarm. We were in Bali, and so like Dean and Aaron come over to go have a look through the house, like to make sure like no one's stealing anything. And then they go in and then they hear the radio turn on, like Mum and Dad's radio next to their bed. And so they go upstairs to Mum and Dad's bedroom and walk in the room and the radio instantly turns off. And then, so Mum and Dad have like a parents' retreat before their room, but they've turned it into Dad's study.
Yes.
And when they walked, so they walked into, I think that's what I think.
I don't know what that's called, but I've never heard that before.
I'm pretty sure that's what they call them.
A parents' retreat? Is it like so they can have a break from their kids?
It's more like a little room before your room. Yeah.
Wow, it's actually a thing.
Yeah, it's a room before your room.
Oh my God, okay.
It's kind of where you would put like...
Yeah, like a little like chair, maybe
like
a TV.
Little lounge or like you... Yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so...
I want one of them.
It's like a... And then, so they've walked in and then Mum and Dad have like an ensuite. So they go into the ensuite and they check there and then they come back out and both Mum and Dad's desk chairs are upside down and the wheels are spinning around. They bolted out of there and they have, like, from this day, have never gone upstairs again. Like, have never. And we've been friends with them for, like, over 20 years.
Holy fuck. No wonder when I walk down that hallway, I hear footsteps. I can't. Because it's all wood, so when you walk, then there's someone following you behind, you can hear it. It's like clear as day. It's not just a residue of me walking. You can hear them. And I won't go upstairs either unless
I used to have to walk Monique to the bathroom.
Yep. I'm all right now. I'll go by myself, but I basically run.
Yeah, this was in high school.
Yeah. And then one night, I think it was before GTM or something, we slept at your house. And I was in the spare room. And all the toys went on.
Because
the kids' toys.
Yeah, my nephew's kids' toys are in there and they all, yeah.
Oh my God, I don't think I've ever been that scared before. When that happened, that's probably the most paranormal activity thing I've ever had happen to me.
Oh yeah, it used to be weird and then I would stay home by myself and like I would hear, so Dad's keyboard would start typing and I was like...
I'm pretty sure if they do that sort of stuff, they're not good ghosts. Like putting the chairs upside down.
It's only when Mum and Dad weren't home as well. So... if Mum and Dad were out, it would do weird things. And then Courtney moved, my elder sister, and in the house that she's in now, this isn't like a good story. I don't know if it's a good ghost or not. So Weston was just maybe like a toddler. And so he got put into his own single bed. And Courtney's got that intercom throughout the house.
Yeah.
And so she turned it on, she's in her room. And then she just hears Weston like absolutely screaming. And she was like, oh my God, what's happened? And you go in and Weston... as like just learning to talk and he goes, he pulled me.
Fuck off.
And Weston's like,
this is probably the biggest thing that I'm dreading about having kids is this shit.
Yeah, because they can
see more than what
and my cousin also hates staying at my sister's house because she's heard someone like screaming at her while she was laying on the couch telling her to get out.
My fucking God.
So my sister saged the house.
Yeah, I need to sage my house because I had a client come in here the other day.
I can't believe she said that to you. I was like, does she know who she's talking to?
It scared me. I was like, oh, fuck me. So when I moved in here, I kind of kept seeing like something just flew across the screen.
But see, have you got anyone?
I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but
there's been things.
They're not just dust because dust is falling right now. I can see it. It's an orb.
Yeah, but have you guys been seeing it too? Because I would be editing.
I see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she came in and she went to the toilet. She's been coming here for a while. But before this, I had kind of been seeing little, like, things pass in the side of my eye. And I'm like, I believe in it, but I'm like, oh, it's nothing. Like, it's fine. And then she comes out of the toilet and walks into the beauty room and goes, oh, I think I just seen a spirit. And I went, oh, okay, fuck. Right near the mirror. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's a bit weird.
Oh, I don't know, but there's been a lot of things.
Orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then what else? Philip used to have stuff happen to him at his mum's house. But I feel like they're the only paranormal things that I've ever had happen to me. Your house and then here. Jazzy reckons that Philip's dad's house is haunted.
I can see that.
But I didn't really ever experience anything there.
No, I never experienced anything, but I can see how...
But I never used to go to the toilet.
At night? No, you wouldn't.
But I'll go here. I wouldn't walk down that
vibe.
fucking thing. I had to turn all the lights on. So Philip would be at his mum's house and the TV would turn on at night and just be static.
Oh, you fucking joking?
No channel.
That's to me, that would be more scary than getting pulled out of a bed.
Oh,
Fuck
really?
That. I don't know if I could handle that.
Oh, I just think of Paranormal Activity every time that girl gets pulled down the stairs.
Oh, see, I wouldn't mind the physical abuse from a ghost.
Are you kidding?
I don't think I could handle the mental torment. That would freak me
I just
out.
can't handle anything. And then the light. So you know how there's like a sensors in the houses and they go from like green to orange to red or whatever?
Yeah.
So the light on the alarm would show someone walking past. So he would like stick his eye out the window and he could see the sensor changing colours.
Fuck off, man.
No one was out there.
Fuck off.
And then... Oh, he didn't put anything else. I swear he used to say that it would be in his room and kind of do the same thing as what your mum used to say and you end up and it would like sit on the end of the bed.
So they're creepy.
Yeah. And then my stepmom. So this is fucked. Anything to do with moving shit is what scares me. Like my worst nightmare is going out into my kitchen or my cupboards being open. Because that's when they're like fucked up.
That's when they're like, get out of my house.
Yeah. So my stepmom, her middle son, was in his cot one night. So she put him in his cot and then went out and then came back in and his cot had been moved.
What?
Completely. So it was like, let's say it was like this way against the wall. It had been flipped this way.
Are you fucking kidding?
No. And he was fine. He was fine. And so she's got a psychic or a medium or whatever friend. And she called...
I have goosebumps and I'm freezing.
She called her and she said, this just happened, what's going on? And then she said, there's a little girl in there. He's sick, but he's going to be fine. And then 2 days later, he got really, really, really sick. Like, had to go to hospital and everything, but he was fine. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't handle that. I want to cry.
Yeah, anything to do with kids is fucking scary.
What do you fucking mean the cot was moved?
Yeah, and then... And then another night...
Like, you can't tell me this shit's not real.
Oh,
like...
It's 100% real.
That's fucking weird.
And then another night, Amanda was laying in her front bed and her parents have passed away. And she had her mum's car. And the alarm started going off one night. And her friend, the psychic or the medium, called her the next day and goes, did your alarms go off last night? And Amanda was like, yeah, the car alarm went off. And she goes, yeah, it was your mum.
I can't. Who is this friend?
I know, she wants to read us, but I'm so nervous.
Can we have her on?
Probably.
That'd be... Oh my God.
She's so crazy. She doesn't drink. You would think that she drinks. Like, she's crazy. She's so nice.
Oh my God, she has to come on. She said, oh my fucking God. As if she called Amanda and was like, hi.
Yeah, she does it all the time.
Oh!
Yeah.
Nick, I can't handle that.
Like, she knew when my stepbrother was, like, having some issues. Yeah, she just called him out.
Some people have just got it, eh?
Oh, I reckon it's so weird, though, because, like, I sometimes feel a bit funny around her because I'm like, are you reading me right now? Like, what if I accidentally said, like, why the fuck is she looking at me like that? And she knew that I'm kind of thinking that, why is she looking at me like that?
So
I don't know if that's how it works, but...
So she's a medium, obviously, and a psychic? Is psychic that someone can kind of, like, not predict your future but can see your pathway?
Yes, I'm pretty sure she's both.
Fuck, that's cool. I would like to see her because I was looking for a psychic.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah,
She only just started getting back into it too.
Oh.
She went through a stage where it all kind of just...
Maybe we should message her.
Yeah, I've got her details.
Cool, let's message her and book an appointment. Because I would love that. Because I've actually was looking for a psychic just to see what to do with my life.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes it's always good to have a bit of guidance. Because I don't know what the right decision is.
No.
I also like to be told what to do.
Yeah, you do.
I hate making decisions.
Sometimes I hate making decisions too. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, like especially life decisions. It's so hard.
I feel like the only other paranormal thing I can think of off the top of my head is my mum seeing her pop sitting in the rocking chair in her room. And she was like older, so it's not, she wouldn't have made it up.
That would freak me.
She was like an adult. And then when I told mum about the client, I said the spirit thing.
Yeah.
She goes, well, I seen pop when I was younger. So it's not like I don't
just when
believe
he
in
had freshly passed, or
I think so. But that type of stuff doesn't scare me.
No, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, because she's like, well, he's just watching over me.
Yeah.
But I don't have anyone
that
has passed.
Yeah. The only one I would say is maybe when sometimes I have dreams about my dad's mum a lot, which feel very, very real. Like sometimes you can just tell they're a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because I don't dream about like her often, but like when she does come in, it's very like meaningful. Or when my mum's dad died, I had dreams about him.
I remember you
for maybe like 2 or 3 days, but it like and then I haven't had one since. Like I feel like because he kind of like passed so abruptly, like feel like and it wasn't just me, my sisters and my cousins all kind of had the same kind of thing. He like came to us
kind of saying goodbye.
Yeah, because he also was very incoherent at the time.
Yeah,
he couldn't really talk. He wasn't like normal, so that was crazy.
I just have a funny feeling that you're gonna have a dream or something tonight.
Oh,
so will I.
Wait, again, sleep with me. Don't sleep with me.
Did you tell the stories of you?
No.
Or do you have to?
So another thing we're going to talk about tonight is like sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, we'll go into that too. I've never had that. Philip's had some cool dreamy stuff, but I don't think he's had sleep paralysis.
It's fuck. I don't get sleep paralysis.
Paralysis.
I can't say it right, but a lot. But I do some wacky shit.
Yeah, yours is like kind of like sleepwalking and talking, but like evil. If you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's a temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking. The only way I know of you getting out of it is by wiggling your toes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's hard. I only know two people that have ever had it. Has Amy had it?
I think Amy has.
Yeah, so 3. A girl in high school, she had it one time laying on the couch.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
And then another guy that we knew, he got so into it, he started researching it, and he would make himself like astral project and stuff like that.
Stop.
Which I couldn't do.
No.
Because he had the demon on him.
Oh, he had that one.
Yeah.
That was like the other last week.
Oh yeah, this is weird.
Last week. So I'm a very active sleeper. So like if Anton wakes up at like 4:50, 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and then like I'll like sometimes as soon as his alarm goes off, I'm awake, and then I help him like make sure he gets out of bed, because sometimes we can fall back asleep. So but once he gets out of bed, I'll lay back in bed and I'll go back to sleep. But I have very vivid dreams, like I'm talking to him in the room while he's getting ready. Like it seems all real. Like it's dreams that are things that could be happening right now.
But this is after he's left.
Yes, so this week, the time it happened, he slept at my house and he left in the morning, and then I went back to bed. So he had gone. I walked him to the door, said goodbye, and he's gone. So then I was having dreams like he was in the room and he was getting ready for work, and I can lucid dream, so I kind of knew it wasn't real. Yeah. Like I knew I was dreaming, but then it felt so real, like I thought it was happening. And then, like one thing led to another, and it kind of was turning into like a sex dream, and like sis ain't gonna say no to that. But then I felt like someone was laying on top of me,
like heavy,
like over my whole body. Like it wasn't like this demon thing. If you Google it, like it's usually like a pinpoint on your chest or something. Like it was like the neck down, the whole body. I couldn't move. And then I was like, and it felt so real. Like I could feel someone kissing me. Like I actually thought, yes. Yeah. Like I could feel someone kissing me, and I could feel like myself
going back,
moving with the kiss. And I've gone, like I realized this was a dream. And then I was like trying to get out, and I was like, oh my God, like I can't move. Like who is this on top of me? I thought it was the ghost. I thought I was having a sex dream with the ghost.
That is fucked.
It was fucked up. And I messaged the girls. I was like, guys,
oh no,
I don't know if I had sex with a ghost last night or not. This morning, sorry. But that was weird.
Oh my God, yeah, no. And then the other ones of you.
So I messaged Anton, and I was like, I was like, do you have any paranormal experiences? He was like, you, every time you fucking sleep. I was like, dead.
Oh my God.
So he sends a voice message of what
She does.
what I do on one occasion. There's multiple, but that might be a bit loud. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, so heard you doing an episode about paranormal activity. Well, do I have a story for you? One of your hostess, bloody Casey Byfield, actually suffers from, I don't even know what the fuck, but she has hell intense dreams, and she actually like in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and this bitch will literally be sitting at the end of the bed pointing at the TV yelling out, they're coming, they're coming.
My God.
And she will not respond. Like, I'll be like, Casey, like, calm down, there's no one here. And she'll just keep pointing at the TV screaming. I've even woken up to her, like, doing guys' voices, being like, they're here, they're here. And like, I shit you not, I'm like superstitious as fuck. And I legit, like, shape up to her, like, I'm ready to go round to round this.
I would too.
As soon as you start doing voices, you're not Casey anymore, you are a demon, and it's fair game. I will hit this bitch if I have to. But I love her to death, but she's definitely, like, the best.
Yeah, so...
The one of you, I just remember this one where you were sitting at the mirror.
Yeah, so there was so this is at my room, so I have a bed like Monique's, and then where, like, the camera is my, like, mirror.
Which you're not meant to do.
Yeah, no.
You're not meant to have a mirror at the end of your bed. It puts off the feng shui.
Oh, sorry. Well, so Anton and I are sleeping, and apparently Anton's woken up in the middle of the night, and I'm like
demonic.
this,
Yeah.
staring at the mirror, and he goes, Casey, and apparently I just go, and like lay back down, and I was like,
You know, if you did that to me and I was in your bed, I would leave. I'd be like, fuck this bitch. She's about to like fucking levitate up to the ceiling.
Wait, who fucking knows? Maybe I do levitate. I don't know. Maybe I should record myself. But
don't. Do you know how scary that would be?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm such an active sleeper. Like I used to sleepwalk when I was little and take the Foxtel remote up to mum and dad's room.
Have you seen that girl on TikTok? The one that will like the girl and the boyfriend. And she wakes up and she records in her whole night.
Oh, yes,
so
I love
she'll walk out the front and she'll literally be so happy about nothing.
She's the best. Yes.
She's funny.
They're my favourite. We'll have to share them on Instagram because they're actually so funny.
She's so funny.
And is this the one where her brother sleepwalks too? And then they both sleep in a house together and the cameras are like recording them both like interact with each other.
I don't know. I need to...
Oh, it's so funny.
She'll be one of the top users, I reckon. Celine Spooky Boo.
Yeah.
This girl. She's so funny. Like, you need to watch her sleepwalking.
Oh, we'll have to
videos.
share it.
I thought mine was bad with Philip waking up laughing in his sleep.
Oh my fucking God, that'd be scary.
And yeah, I shit myself. Like, because it's not a normal laugh. It's like an evil laugh. And then he gets annoyed because I wake up and he's like, oh, I was having a good dream. And I was like, well, it didn't fucking sound like it. The other thing that's happened to me is I wake up crying.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Like full bawling my eyes out.
Do you remember your dreams?
No.
Oh, dreaming is so interesting.
Apparently it's like bad to not remember your dreams, but I don't remember them ever.
I don't remember them every day. At least like 4 out of 7 days.
I want a dream journal, but I kind of don't even want to know what I'm thinking about when I'm sleeping.
I hate when you Google what your dream means, and it's like if you dream of snakes, it means, I don't know, someone's untrustworthy or something.
Yeah,
well, that would make sense.
Snakes.
But I don't know, it's just so interesting. Another thing that's like super weird that, I don't know, which, you know, I've Googled because it's very common.
What? I don't know what you're saying.
Anton has said I can talk about this.
I didn't know this was a common thing.
It used to happen a little bit while we were in high school, but then like...
I haven't heard about it for a while.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. Oh, it actually happened. Fuck, I have to tell that too. So Anton will have sex in his sleep. And the thing is...
basically a sex dream, but like he goes...
But like,
hand.
I kid you not. Okay, so picture me, right? Dead asleep.
This is the weirdest part.
But then like, I'll be asleep, but then he does put in effort. Like... He, like, starts kissing me and, you know, like, touching me.
But he's asleep.
He's asleep. But, like, because it's dark, I can't see, like, my eyes. I've literally just woken up from dead sleep to, like...
Didn't we have a conversation about this and you're like, am I taking advantage of him?
Yeah, I don't know. Because sometimes, I don't think he's actually understand. Like, he will get really into it, like,
properly.
Really, man is hard
Man is
into
going
it.
hard.
Hard into it. And then, like, it'll just... Yeah, we just start having sex because I think he's awake. Because from any normal person, if you were laying next to him, you would think
he's awake.
Yeah.
Maybe you should bite him.
Because even, like... So, for example, the other week, I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago... We woke up in the middle of the night, he started kissing me and, like, touching me, and, like, usually I'll push him off.
Yes.
And say no, like...
Because you've realised now that he's not awake.
Yes, I realised now, after I asked him, like, when we first started dating, I didn't really want to, like, re-bring up our sex, you know, like, a little bit shy. And then, like, after a couple of years, I was like, so, sex last night was good.
And he's
like, what? And I was like, what do you mean, what?
That's weird.
I was like...
That would have been like...
Yeah.
Okay.
It was totally weird. And...
Oh my god.
So yeah, the other week he like, because he doesn't usually do it, hasn't done it in such a long time anyway. The other week he like started, you know, and then like we started having sex, but then it just like
Stopped.
Like the fan was on, it wasn't a vibe.
Yeah.
It was getting a bit dry. I was like, oh, it's a bit painful now. So he was like, okay, and we just like went back to sleep. And then I asked him last night, and I was like, oh, like sex was getting good last night. I was like, sorry, like we didn't get to finish. He's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I was like,
what? And he stopped when you said, like, nah.
Yeah.
Like he knew.
Yeah. Like, it's like he's awake, but he's not. Like, he actually doesn't remember. And then when I think about it, his eyes were closed. And I was like, fuck. Like, am I taking... Like, I don't know. Because usually I push him off, but then, like,
Maybe something's taking over his body.
Maybe it's a sex demon. Oh, but it also doesn't help. Like, why am I ready at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, if that was me, I'd be like, fuck off.
Usually I am like, no, but like, I don't know, obviously I was just...
The other night you were
I was just
it.
in the mood. But it's so weird because he'll like, you know, nuzzle and like, I don't know.
I can't believe it's actually common.
Yeah, it's sexomnia. Omnia?
Sexomnia.
Sexomnia. It's like insomnia, but sex.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So I have Googled it. It is kind of common.
When you put it like that.
It's just interesting. And now he's like... So I can't sleep in the bed with any of my cousins because, like, what if I just start fucking them? I was like, I think
Incest. Surely
your brain subconsciously knows, like, you're laying next to me.
That was an absolutely terrible angle. Did you see that?
No. I'll cut it out. But yeah.
Philip, this isn't what's it called? Sleep paralysis, but Philip says he's astral projected.
This is cool. Don't know this.
So I've astral projected. Oh no, he's astral travelled.
Oh.
Back in time and watched myself talking to my mates. I was the person in your head, but just looking and observing and thinking. And he said he was legit in 2014. Then I realised what was happening, and it was like a rope pulling me back at mega speed, and then I woke up. But not like I tried to wake up. Like I had 3 coffees and just was fully awake.
Holy fucking shit.
So I was like the person in your head. So I'm assuming he was like in someone else's head.
Yeah, and seeing it from their perspective. Bro, that's like the movie TV show.
He was watching himself through someone else's body. That's fucked up.
That's like that TV show.
Oh yeah.
Behind Her Eyes.
Behind Her Eyes.
Holy fuck, if you have not watched
fucked up.
You need to watch it. Probably a bit of a spoiler if we talk about it, but that is that astral projection. That is insane.
Yeah, it's astral projection, right?
Can
That's
people
what they're doing?
Yeah, is that real?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
That's what that guy from high school used to do.
Which one?
Stefan.
Oh.
Perry.
Wow. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, that's real. But Behind Her Eyes is crazy. But then I don't know if they use some other form of something to make them astral project. Like they don't just astral project on their own. Like they take that drug.
No, that's just because I think they're in a mental hospital.
Yeah, but every time they take it, they go.
Oh, are they? I didn't realise.
I think it's meth.
Oh.
She injects herself in between her toes.
Oh, no shit.
But the ending is the most wackiest thing.
Not
the first
expected.
thing happens and then you're like, what the fuck? And then it happens again and you're like, what the fuck?
And then you realise what just happened and... Oh.
But we were speaking to Amy about this and we don't know if what happens in Behind Her Eyes can ever actually really happen. But it also wouldn't surprise me.
But if you can astral project, like, why...
Like, can you get stuck?
Or how does it even happen? Like, how...
Well, you know how the first step is to know you're dreaming.
Yes.
And then you can go wherever you want.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Okay, so lucid dreaming, and then you just like...
You pick where you want to go, and you know you're dreaming.
Oh, I can't pick where... I can only lucid dream where the dream's already created, and I understand...
And you know that you're there.
Yeah.
But if you keep going, you can choose.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Can you get stuck in a lucid dream?
I want to try that out.
You may panic because you feel stuck. You may not even think of the simple things that are obviously weird. This is common in lucid dreaming. It's called false awakening. It can be scary at first. You may realise you are dreaming but still be afraid of things in the dream that wouldn't scare you when you are awake. That didn't answer my question.
That's true though. I get that sometimes.
Lucid dreaming can be learned by anyone and puts you in total control of your dreamscape. While recurring dreams are common, it is not possible to get stuck in a lucid dream.
Oh, that's good.
Can you get stuck?
Astral projecting. Oh, I just don't understand how astral projection works. Like, what part... Obviously, it can't really be scientifically proven.
So, astral projection and... What were we just talking
about?
Lucid dreaming, I think, are different.
Yeah. Lucid dreaming is when you have a dream and you can control what happens. So, like, for example, I could have a sex dream about, like, Justin Bieber or something.
Yes. Astral projection is when you actually leave your body.
Yes.
Right. And these people in Behind Her Eyes were...
they're leaving their
They're leaving their conscious mind.
Well, they are leaving their body because their soul is, like, leaving their body.
Yes, because they have those little bits that travel.
The floating... Sorry.
That movie's fucked. Show. Astral projection is a natural occurrence. If you have experienced a jolt and been startled from a half-asleep state, this is your astral body returning too rapidly to your physical form. I didn't know that.
Are you
I thought it was
kidding?
when you were, like, falling into sleep or something. What the fuck? It can also be consciously practiced to become aware of other levels of consciousness. There are an infinite number of realities, planes, and realms in the astral dimension.
Bro, I can't even handle this. My brain can't comprehend. Shit. Like...
Never attempt astral projection while under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
Well... So just before, like, while you're reading, so astral projecting, I'm trying to think, like, you're saying you have a soul and you can make your soul like leave that body. So your consciousness leaves. Yeah, you have, like, a spirit within.
Your soul.
It's so hard for me to wrap around because, like, in science, you know, like, you just think you just sleep and die.
It says here... Clear your head of random thoughts. Focus on your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Visualize yourself breathing in tranquility and breathing out disharmony. Focus on each part of your body, starting with your feet and finishing at your head. As you breathe out, think, my body is relaxing. When you feel very relaxed, choose a phrase or mantra to repeat over and over to yourself, such as I fly, I float, I rise, or count down from 10 to 1. If your mind starts drifting, simply return to your mantra. You will enter a heightened state of simultaneous awareness and relaxation. Your inner self and senses become super aware, but your body becomes extremely heavy and relaxed. Now you are ready to astral project. Continue to repeat the phrase or mantra that you have just used. Clear your head of everything and repeat it over and over again. Do not be impatient. Sooner or later you will leave your physical form. Initially, the realization that you have projected may force you back to your body. It gets easier as you practice.
It's like Michael Finch, eh?
So maybe if you've, like, realised that you've come back and then you jolt, you're like, nah, and you've come back.
God, it's so crazy.
I didn't know that that's what that jolt was, and now I'm scared. Because I don't want to astral project. That makes me scared.
Oh, that's honestly so crazy. It's like...
As you begin to leave your body, you will get the sensation of movement as if you are in a moving vehicle.
Wow.
The sign of your astral body beginning to separate from your... this is a sign of your astral body beginning to separate from your physical.
Ah.
Mirrored lights and colours appear in front of your eyes. Use your thoughts to move around in the astral plane.
Oh my God.
The fact that you can even do this just proves that we don't know everything.
Should we do...
Yeah, the help a gal out?
Yeah, so help a gal out this week. We had someone write in how to get yourself out of a funk / feeling down, you know, having a bit of a bad week or a couple of days, which I think...
Don't astral project.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because it literally said...
Oh, we did just quickly put up a poll as well before we started. because we were talking when we were trying to discuss the funk thing. I feel like a few people that we know were feeling literally exactly the same, and like it all happened, everyone all at once. So I feel like something's going on in the universe.
So 81% said yes, 19% said no, and the poll was, have you been feeling off lately? And then we said, is there something happening in the cosmos that we don't know about?
Yeah.
So 81% said yes.
That's crazy.
Because, I know the feeling. Cause didn't Emma say she was feeling off the other day?
Yeah,
So
Emma,
Amy was,
Anton was feeling off. The funny thing is I wasn't until today.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Weird. Delayed.
We did try to Google as well, like, we're like, is Mercury in retro?
Yeah, but we're a bit off. We're a bit late. No, we're a bit early.
Yeah, we're too early.
Couple weeks.
We also didn't know how to Google, like, what's going on in the universe. Like, what astrology...
Yeah, is there something going on with astrology? That's the word we were trying to think of before.
That's the word. We said Cosmo.
That's the same thing, I think. No, it's not the same thing.
I don't know. But if you have answers, please let us know, because I think it's actually happening.
Yeah,
to,
is
like,
there something like, is there a moon in rising or something? Is that something? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe call the psychic friend.
Yeah. Maybe
yeah.
I'll ask Amanda. I'm going there tonight.
Yeah, do that. I'm sure
See if she's heard from her. Okay.
So, how to get yourself out of a funk? We wrote a few things down.
Yes.
Number 1 would be self-care. You know, have a shower. Give yourself like a facial, moisturize, shave your legs.
Wash your hair.
Just self-care. Make yourself feel good and comfy.
Movement.
Literally. Walking.
So, like, literally, even if you don't want to go to the gym, go for a walk. Do some stretches in your bedroom.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing that lately.
Yeah.
It's really nice. But, like, movement, like, in nature as well. Go put your feet in the sand.
Take your shoes off.
Fresh grass.
Yeah.
With your shoes off. Speak to your family and see your friends. Like, because, you know, humans are social, so we need to have interaction with other people. Also can be a bit of a distraction. And, like, maybe talk to someone.
Don't you hate, though, when you're, like, feeling how shit and you're like, oh, I'll call, like, my mum. And then you call your mum and then you're like, fuck, I wish I didn't call my mum. I just want to not talk right now.
I know. Sometimes, don't you hate it when you're in moods where you're around people and you're like, I just got me fucked.
Yeah.
Like, talking.
But then you go home and you're like, wow, this is really quiet.
Yeah. Like, you want to be around people, but you just don't want to be spoken to or want to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was literally me.
There's actually a really cute little picture of that, and it's like a sketch, and then like the friend is sitting there, and then there's another friend here, and she said the person here says, "Are you okay?" And the friend goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then the person there just like in the next picture is just sitting there with a book, and then the friend goes, "What are you doing?" And they go, "Well, I'll just be here when you want to talk." And it's just sitting there reading a book.
See, I totally feel that. I could do that.
Like just
and, you know, be open about with your friends. If just be like, look, I just want to be around people and I just don't want to talk
to you.
I would, honestly, if you did that to me, I'd go, okay. Yeah. I'd talk to you.
But see, also, I don't mind sitting in silence. Whereas some people find it really awkward.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
if I'm comfortable enough around you.
Yes.
Like, some people you feel like you have to talk to. Oh my God. I do that all the time. I feel like I have to talk to them. And then I like over talk and I'm like, I make no sense.
And then in your head, you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But you can't.
You can't. They just keep coming out. God, literally.
Eat good food. So, like, I mean, if you want to have ice cream, but also eat healthy food.
Yeah, filling your body with, like,
because your gut is connected to everything.
Yes. Wholesome, natural foods. Because, like, you do
I feel like a warm soup would be so good if you feel sad.
The one you cook tonight would be amazing.
Or, like, pea and ham.
Oh.
Have you never had pea and ham soup?
No.
I'll have to give you my auntie's because it tastes fucking good.
And
she purees it. It's not in
chunky.
No.
I've had people make it and I'm like, it just doesn't sound nice.
No, you have to try my auntie's.
Okay.
It's kind of like chicken soup, but like not.
Oh, okay.
Chicken soup's good too. Go to bed.
Lay in bed.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Getting a good sleep is the best for your mental health.
So bad for you.
If you can't
don't
sleep properly.
Yeah,
you can gain weight.
Needs to learn that.
You can gain weight from doing that too.
Your mental health is just not it. You should be getting how many hours? It's different for everyone, but I think it's like 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah. Get off social media. That's a good one.
Just take a break.
My sister was just on my phone before and she goes, do you have a limit on Instagram? And I was like, yeah, I'm meant to only spend like an hour on my Instagram a day.
Yeah.
But it's been a bit hard this week.
It's been
but my screen time has gone down. A couple of months ago, I was on my phone for like 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day. Now it's at 3.5.
Holy shit, Monique, that's crazy.
Yeah. my first job, my first full-time job when I left high school, fuck me. It would have been like 15 hours.
Literally.
They were paying me to do nothing.
Oi, they did.
Colour in. Clean your space.
Yes.
So like literally, even if you just vacuum, because the smell of a freshly vacuumed carpet.
Oh, like make your bed. They
Oh, yeah,
say
make
that
your
is
bed.
the best thing you should do. Like
You should do that every morning.
Yeah. Well, Sky Wheatley said when she's just had a baby, and she's like, it's the little
Biggest
things.
achievement.
As long as you've got a fresh bed, clean kitchen. You know, I think
Clean
my sister
sheets.
says that too. She goes fresh, clean bed. No.
Yeah, they're the two things I clean. The
Yeah.
kitchen and the bedroom.
And then you feel good. You're fine. Clean space.
Clean your floors though, because as soon as you walk over your floors and it's got sand, it doesn't feel good.
Oh, yuck. I hate that too. I hate it.
My laundry's like that because that's where Philip takes all of his concreting work stuff off.
Oh, but at least it's like in the room though.
Yeah, but my clients walk in there too, so it's not great.
And then
And then they carry it.
yuck.
And do something creative. So like make a playlist, colour in. Maybe like, do you know what I'm wanting to do?
What?
Make the old school bracelets with the beads. But I want to make one for my phone.
Oh, what was
We
it
should
called?
do that.
Scoobies.
No, the ones with the actual beads. All colourful.
Oh,
Yeah, like a friendship bracelet. But I want to make them for my phone.
that's cute.
Yes. But it does also say to embrace the funk.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's very common. The only time that you should start to take it more seriously is if you feel down for a long period of time. And also if you can't identify happy moments from your past. It means that you might have been sad for a while.
Yeah.
And that's when you need to start thinking about it. But if you have a few down days or one bad day, it's not that serious.
It's fine. And like, yeah, literally embrace it. Don't fight it, because then you're just going to get more mentally drained. And
try and figure out why you feel like that, because it'll make you feel so much better if you can be like, oh, that's why I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Unless you just otherwise you sit in your bed and you're like, what the fuck?
And then you get mad at yourself.
Yeah,
Why do
and
I
then you
feel
get even
like
more
this?
upset.
Yeah. Literally.
What is wrong with me?
Yeah, just identifying why.
Yes.
It's like just not understanding something, I think, is obviously.
It's frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
And then you get mad.
That's why I feel sorry for little kids when they can't, like, explain what's wrong.
Yeah.
That's why they get so angry.
I know. And they, like, act out.
Yeah.
Literally us still now, though. Not understanding.
Me when Philip does one thing wrong.
But that's the thing. I was talking to Anik before. I was like, you don't get taught how to like handle your emotions or what emotions you're feeling. And like, still as you get older, it's not any different.
I think it'll get better when now with our generation teaching our kids.
I hope
I
so.
think things have changed fast now.
Yeah, and more people going to therapy. Jesus,
Yes.
that would help.
Yeah.
Because like still to this day, like I couldn't. Sometimes I'm like, what is this?
What is wrong with
What
me?
mood am I in?
Yeah. Why do I feel like this?
Yeah. And then go to therapy, apparently.
Yeah, apparently it's
that's
great. Who knows us sitting here?
Yeah, I mean, been once, but like
don't think I
people
need it, really.
people go like daily, weekly, or like monthly or something, just to like get it out. I feel like that would feel so good.
I say I don't need it. Everyone needs it.
Just to
But,
get
like,
it out.
I think I'm okay.
To understand yourself, really.
Yeah.
It's like Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy, how she
thrives.
she loves
from
it.
this.
Yeah, and she's like understanding why she is the way she is, and I was like, I don't even know what
Fucking wacky bitch, that one.
wacky bitch. No,
Oh, shit.
she is a bit different, isn't she?
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll help you get out of your funk, gal.
Yes.
Who wrote that in? But yeah.
And you're not the only one. Clearly, everyone's feeling fucking
Yeah,
weird.
80% of people.
And I will, if we've heard anything from my stepmom's friend, I'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
You should definitely ask her tonight.
I will.
But yeah, I guess that's done. And we did say we would be in the shed.
But obviously Emma's not here.
She's not here, so
We
that'll
probably could have gone and used it, to be honest with
we
you.
could have.
But I will.
Oh well, it's alright. We're here now. But yeah, we'll see you next week, and Emma shall be here.
Yes.
I hope this episode wasn't too boring for you. You enjoyed it.
No, it wouldn't have been boring. That shit is insane. Insane. And now I feel like something's going to happen.
I know,
for
now I'm
us
scared,
tonight.
and Mum and Dad aren't home. And
No way.
Well, they're just out for
Sleep
dinner.
at Anton's.
yeah, I could-
Fuck that.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Alrighty.
see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.